We're going to see something a bit more with the Roger as well. I think BIGTRON are looking for a sporadic fight, especially with that diversion. It really is nerfed a bit more, not as short of a cooldown on the diversion, but not for ONIC. They have a lot of beefy members that can maybe withstand the initial impact. If BIGTRON Alpha make their move, make a diversion play and go for a pickoff using the Jawhead, and the target does not get taken out, now it's like a flip scenario. Now BIGTRON have to actually select their targets a lot more carefully compared to Fnatic ONIC, like Fnatic ONIC were doing in game number 2.
They're gonna have to be very, very creative. Fnatic ONIC, it's an honest approach to the game. BIGTRON Alpha, it's an elusive one. They must try to sneaky peeky their way to a victory because, man, this is a tough draft to pull off. Will Fnatic ONIC take the win after losing game 1, recovering after losing game 2, recovering from game 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Franco MPL skin that will hook us back into the land of dawn for the final game of the match of the day. Fnatic ONIC, the Sky Kings, take on the Red Robots, BIGTRON Alpha.
It's time, it's do or die. Remember, BIGTRON, they would like to stay on top here against Fnatic ONIC, but Fnatic ONIC, they would like to topple the top seeders. Now, let's see here. Let's see who will take this last game.
Final game for sure. Finn on the Jawhead already trying to help with the clearing. We saw the Super Ken was able to get the XP advantage against Kairi. Now with the help of Finn, even more so, supposedly. Emblems shared by IndyHome, tenacity for Rez, as well as Keyboy, as to be expected. Keyboy just wants to be the tanky man, with 3 tenacities though on the side of BIGTRON, with 2 vitalities for both the Jawhead and the Moskov. They too want to stay strong in the front line. And for Moreno in particular, I think he's expecting a lot of action coming his way. That tenacity might be a way to try and help deal with Kairi potentially diving onto him. If he has no backup, he's still gonna get taken out though.
Good move by Luke there, spotting out the Arlet just from the passive alone being on him. Super can actually try to mirror this, going to the bottom lane, helping him on clear, relieving the pressure from this weak side.
Great move so far, slow but surely, but Kairi, oof. Just be careful here, level 2 Loyi is strong with Keyboy, gets out.
Whoa, isolated actually here. Keyboy denied of his rotation, revitalized to save his life, but Super Ken has enough damage now. He might go for more. No, not enough resource. Out of nowhere, the hit and run. Kairi finds a solo kill there onto Super Ken.
Value for Fnatic ONIC, but with the Hylos losing or, dying early, does this stop him from being a full presence as we get into the first turtle?
No revitalize available for him, so he won't be as oppressive as he usually is. And if he's alone like that, remember the Jawhead's passive allows his teammates to deal more damage to the target. We'll have to wait and see though, because Kairi is still on his purple. BIGTRON might watch this or might go for a pickoff first.
Oh, Finn missing the ejector.
Yep, that's a stun law in order. On towards Finn. Now Kairi jumps in with the cable. Oh, final slash. In the Finn, that's a combo for the side of BIGTRON Alpha. Kairi finds the turtle, but Super Ken looking for Keyboy, finds it, Rez right low. But Finn survives barely. Kiri-san, purify, but he will fall. Super Ken claims the double.
The Red Robots, it looked so good for Fnatic ONIC. The ejector missed, the final slash connected, but then Luke happened, Moreno happened, and then Super Ken happened. Still though, Kairi was able to out-retreat Super Ken. That was at least a saving grace from the team fight for Fnatic ONIC.
BIGTRON forgot the retribution of Kairi is just so reliable. But Fnatic ONIC also forgot that Loyi in the early game, you do not want to clump up and fight against that. Kairi though, takes away that cam from Super Ken. And it's back to the waiting game still, where in theory, BIGTRON are the ones with the advantage. Moreno is forced to flicker out.
Uh-oh, Moreno's gotta be careful. Formation. Every time you see Kairi, you just gotta be careful. Finn, ejector.
Towards the jungles of BIGTRON, Keyboy and Sans will be clutch for the pull on towards Finn. The damage is enough to take this Jawhead down, says Kairi.
Right. It's Jawhead, it's the roamer by all means. But Moreno now has the Enchanted Talisman, so more spells getting dished out. The diversion is also available, but for now, no pressure, or not enough pressure for BIGTRON to really go for a hidden play for all 5 members, or 3 or 4 members, to go into the jungle and hide, because Fnatic ONIC are controlling the waves very well. They have an Arlet, they have a Roger, and look at how much priority is given onto clearing the lane, onto winning the lane, and having enough pressure to deny BIGTRON the window to try and go for a play like that.
It's back to even, right? CW putting the pressure down.
Couple force, Purify. Oh, with the cutthroat, it was not enough! Oh! Halfway from the flank, diversion play! Man still goes down, Moreno jumps in here trying to find something. But it seems like now CW focused down on the turret. Denies by Super Ken, revitalized by Keyboy. It's gonna be Law and Order, locking Finn down. As CW will secure that one. Turtle all for Fnatic ONIC.
It's a big win for Fnatic ONIC. Proactive as ever. Super Luke just screening. Whoa, what?
Super Luke 1v5 practically. The pull, everything damage, and Kyrie secures it.
Oh, that was interesting by Luke. That was a very ambitious steal. And now Moreno, no flicker, still able to defend the mid lane. Back to Fnatic ONIC, that win.
Good clearing. Now back to the waiting game again though. It's always just burst of action and then everything happens at the same time. It's like a pressure building up like a balloon, right? Just waiting for the time for all of it to pop out. That was a play for Fnatic ONIC going onto the weak side, and BIGTRON kind of funneled into it. And there, Eman once again almost gets taken out.
You can see how uncommon it is to see a Fanny 3 games in a row. Usually you see it once and it gets banned out. But both BIGTRON and Fnatic ONIC, they don't care about these assassins. This is the first time that the Fanny was picked 3 times, surpassing the previous record where it was only picked once. So even last game we already broke the record. BIGTRON Alpha still playing with poise. Super Ken trying to get that farm. But as expected though, this weak matchup of Eman on the Moskov against the Roger, it has played dividends for Fnatic ONIC, getting a lot of value. Oh, the burst!
Compass to play defensively. Oh my goodness, good bluff there. Now it's going to be Keyboy with the glorious halfway flicker by Finn. Top lane very, very wide open. From Fnatic ONIC, they will capitalize top and bottom, potentially, right?
Wow. Just lacking in front line. Right there, they knew exactly where Fnatic ONIC was. There won't be any surprises at all, but with no one to walk up and take the damage in that bush, the Jawhead can do it, the Ruby can do it. This is why usually you want one of them to at least be a really solid tank so you can open up and get that information. No Zask this time as well for BIGTRON, and you're seeing them struggle with the hidden plays for Fnatic ONIC. The diversion play is their one saving grace, but even then, who exactly are they supposed to target here when the Purifies are still available for Fnatic ONIC?
That's the banana split that we are seeing live here. Fnatic ONIC splitting up the map to get these objectives. With the Fanny, it is back to Fnatic ONIC really playing with a 1-4 strategy with Kyrie on the Fanny. BIGTRON Alpha though, at this point it almost seems as though they have taken a step back. Now they know mid-game power spike favors Fnatic ONIC. They are going to wait for perhaps their own power spike. Diversion, just to spot things out. Fnatic ONIC taking it slow as they should. No need to rush. They are in the lead with a 2,000 gold lead. Oh, Finn, Sans, Purify.
Great play by Finn there to sidestep the Ghost Bursters initially. Sans thought it was kind of clear. Walks in. Kyrie with the BOD though will be bursting down this turtle. No chance for BIGTRON.
It'll going to be the structure top lane though, and that will be the ejector on towards Keyboy. Good pull. What a synergy there now. Moreno dove in. Kyrie secures the double. Super Ken. Fnatic ONIC, they will not be able to close the gap, but they will claim the structure top in the mid side. Super Luke caught again. Fnatic ONIC, they just steamrolled the red robots.
Did you see the timing of Kyrie's cutthroat? Because he timed it so perfectly, followed through the flicker of Moreno.
That's super well timed. The question is for Finn. He just ejected the Hylas of all people right in the front. Did they really think they were gonna burst him down? Even without a glowing wand or a sea halberd? No chance, I would say. They're really banking on the late game where Eman and Super Ken can survive. But look at this.
Not good for Super Ken. The stun Tempest to play defensively. Ooh. CW will not be able to find the Lycan Pounce. But Fnatic ONIC, they show that they are here to win. Super Luke final slash. he goes down. Fnatic ONIC owns the jungles of BIGTRON Alpha. Kyrie jumps in with the cutthroat. Oh my goodness, good ejector. The damage will not be there. Almost taken down at around for safety. Rez resetting as well. The purple goes to the side of Fnatic ONIC.
Man,
Just a bit of damage.
Way too much pressure coming through from Fnatic ONIC. BIGTRON there, even though they get the ejector and they have a chance to try and make something happen, it's just not enough. The diversion, again, hasn't really been allowed at all because Fnatic ONIC, they can just send a horse in. If they're concerned that there's going to be a diversion, they just send the horse. And they've been sticking together S4 again and again. So BIGTRON can't catch any stragglers either.
Again, the response towards the high lows for BIGTRON Alpha was to try to take it out of the equation early on. So far, it has failed. So that game plan for BIGTRON Alpha, it might be done and dusted. Fnatic ONIC have so much more of an advantage to actually take the mid game, even if they didn't have the gold lead here. And now the fact that CW is 2-0-3 with a Sky Piercer, oh, it adds on to the power of that mid game for Fnatic ONIC. BIGTRON Alpha are left to just stand by as Fnatic ONIC do whatever they want on the map.
You can see that actually Super Ken is matching the levels. Keyboy getting bursted down. There's a glowing wand for Moreno already. Super Ken, can he do it though?
Oh, they know where Super Ken is. Glorious Pathway, Super Ken now in stock. Isolated, and almost the SOB secures the Lord. Kyrie clutch with a retribution. Fnatic ONIC.
Wow.
What the heck?
So that could have been
Exactly.
a bit of a steal. You said it wasn't possible, Mirko, but almost happened.
Without retribution.
When did I say? Oh, when Matt did it. He took the... Yes, okay. Different condition. But back to the game. Super Ken up in 6. He was spotted by Sans there right before he attempted the play. That was really unfortunate. And Sans doing Sans things right now, feeling the confidence.
Oh man, 6,000 gold lead. This is the first Lord of the game. And Super Ken won't have purple buff. Kyrie is actually taking it away. Level 14 to level 13. Can BTR even defend this? Loyi isn't built to defend Super Luke with a whip. Oh!
Final slash for the win. Super Luke goes down. And that's a detector. On towards Rez. Never round clutch. CW! He finds the kill and Finn will fall as well. Super Luke Ken, the last man standing. Can he find the kill? He will. It's gonna be double. Almost a triple. But that will be all, folks. Fnatic ONIC. It is all over. BIGTRON Alpha, they will not be able to continue their win. Fnatic ONIC finds and defeats the Titan.
GG, well played.